Hey there, comic book friends and fiends. It's Monday. We've got boxes. It's time for mail call. So we got this bunch of boxes here that have come in, and it's going to be an amazing mail call today. Keyword. Alright, so anyways, let's start off with some still cool stuff, even if it's not amazing. This first one, of course, you can see how well packed this was. But what are you going to do? Simple, no extra padding, just the book. But check this book out, folks. What? Battle of the Planets! That's right. The old G-Force Battle of the Planets. Exactly what I grew up with as a kid, running home to see the KTVU Kids Club. Oh man, right there, that newsstand tag there. Gold Key Comics Battle of the Planets. Now, this is maybe 8.75, 8. It's not as good as it was portrayed in the description. And the pictures were hard to see some of the flaws that I see now up close, but I'm still super happy. I didn't pay much for it. I think I paid like 25 bucks for it. Battle of the Planets. I was just throw that in my collection raw right now. I might eventually look for a better copy to slab just to be able to say I have it, but for now that's good. All right, let's move right along. All right, this book, another eBay sale. I did not do a good job. Wow, that was dangerous. Always cut away from yourself or under control, folks. I didn't open up all these ahead of time, so I apologize. This is just a single book. I can slide it out. Nice, easy media mailer. And the book is then attached to a piece of cardboard. And, ooh, okay, I'm really eager to take a good look at this book and see what this is. So, as you know, I've been collecting the Tom Corbett Space Cadet books. And I was down to just one issue remaining. And most of the copies of this issue I've seen so far have been really, really beat up. This one looked pretty good in the picture. I'm looking at it now. It's not as good as I had hoped, but I paid 10 bucks for it. So for a $10 book, this is fine for now. I'm still going to be on the lookout for a better copy. This is Tom Corbett Space Cadet number 6. You can see we have some significant damage here at each corner and that top middle. That's what most of our damage is on here. The few spine ticks down the side, I'm not terribly worried about that. I'm not going to find a book that doesn't have those in all likelihood. Not for one that I'd be willing to pay for. I mean, this is a book from 1951. So, yeah, I'm going to take, I'll take this for now. I'm probably not going to have this copy slabbed. I'll hold off and see if I can't find a better copy. But this officially completes my run. It's only an 11-issue run of Tom Corbett Space Cadet. Cool. Whew, that's exciting. I did a bad thing, really, to be honest with you. Guys, I told myself I wouldn't do this, especially leading up to C2E2, but I found myself on board and on the old interwebs again, and where the heck is the seam to this book? Wow. This mailer does not have an obvious seam to it. I know it does, but anyways, so I was on the old interwebs and perusing about the old eBay auctions, just looking at stuff that was ending soon, and found myself bidding on things. This is one of those things, but on at least some of the things that I bid on that I really was like, after I bid on them, like, well, why did you do that? This one, I at least know why, because I've tried to buy this book actually a couple of times for the cover. Because as I've said before, when it comes to science fiction covers, Golden Age and Silver Age covers, what's really cool, or what really determines a lot of sometimes the value, isn't so much whether it's a key or not, although that does, but it's also the cover content itself. Bubble helmets, ray guns, jetpacks, monsters, and robots. So there we are. My Great Adventure from DC Comics. This is He Made Me Into a Robot. Got a robot cover. That is very cool. My Great Adventures issue 66. This is a 12 center, so I'm going to guess that this is late 50s, early 60s, probably early 60s. Really good there. Yeah, 1962. Backside's pretty solid. I like that. Nice. We have a pressable thing here. Cover's great. The pages are, you know, off-white to white. This is awesome. Page quality is good. There's no tears on the edges. Oh man, I starred in an alien movie. Oops. Anyways, cool. Robot cover. I like robots. What can I say? I'm a dork. Okay. Here's 2 more books I picked up on the old eBays. Surprisingly, both of them I got pretty cheap. Now this one I got really cheap. And it's fine. It's not a 9.8. It's got one big crease on a corner, but I paid like $6. X-Men 2099. You know me, I just keep stacking these things up and hoarding them all these 2099 books, it seems. I think this is my 5th or 6th copy of. I don't have a gold copy yet, though. I need to get a copy of the gold cover. Well, anyways, so yeah, it's like a 9.4 copy. At least looking at the cover quickly, but this is the more important book. So this book, you're not going to believe, I paid $55. Amazing Spider-Man, number 66. And yeah, that Mylar helps to shine, but I'm telling you what, this book is really, really good. Looking at, I mean, we have some staple rust. That's the only issue. The spine is solid. We have a little bit of, we have some dirt on the cover, the back cover, but the pages are really good. You know, again, off-white, white, maybe white pages for the newsprint. Just an excellent copy. There's no cutouts, nothing. Very few. There's like one color breaking spine tick. There's a couple potential pressable ones. So you know, I would say conservatively, this is a 7.580 book. So at least on my quick glancing, right? I mean, I'll take a bigger look at it, but I mean, that's where I'd put it at, 7.5 to 8. Especially after a press, really be interested to see that. So that's great. Oops, let me put this back. So, Amazing Spider-Man issue 66. I'll tell you, in a 7.0, the book is a $135, $150 book. So for $55, yeah. All right. That was the teaser, the appetizer, the palate wetter, if you should say. This is the last of the raw books. Then we've got 2 slabs to open. a bit of a crazy mail call. But this, guys, if you're not sitting down, sit down. If you're driving, pull over to the side of the road and prepare yourself, because this is amazing. So goddamn, I'm tingly thinking about what's inside this box, because I know what it is. So I got some stickers. I got a magnet from the seller. I don't care. And let's see, we got a sandwich between cardboard. That's good. So let me perform some surgery. Then our two books are taped together here. So let me be very careful. Now, oh my God, I hope you guys are ready for this. So this book it's a low grade. Low grade, better than no grade, right? Probably a 2.0. But Amazing Spider-Man number 11. That cover looks beautiful. It presents phenomenally. Obviously the spine has some serious issues. A lot of up there, and then of course we have we're missing a corner. Let's just be blunt. But Amazing Spider-Man issue 11, Doc Ock appearance, early Doc Ock appearance. I'm trying to remember if this is the second or the third appearance of Doc Ock. I think this is the third. But anyways, if I'm wrong, I'll correct it down here. But yeah, whew, that was rough. But that's great. That's amazing. But there's another book in here too. This is a book I thought I wouldn't ever get right now. It has just gone insane. I was very fortunate to grab it via an auction. Well, it was low in the price. For whatever reason, people didn't come back and get it. So combined for these two books, I paid, I want to say I paid about $600 for these two books combined. At ASM 41, first appearance of the Rhino, and this book is a solid mid-grade book. I mean, there's a lot of color breaking ticks along here, but the spine is solid. It's intact. The oh my God, I don't even move this piece of tape so I don't get a tape stick on this book. We do have, well, actually this is probably going to knock this book down to like lower mid-grade 4. There's some stain there on the back, but not care. Here's, oh, actually I don't know if you can, there are 3 holes in this cover. They go all the way through the book. I mean, they don't really affect the story. You can read it. But there are holes in this damn book. That's weird. Huh. Now I'm curious. Now I'm thinking this grade may be coming down. But still, I mean, look, here's the reality of this book right now. This book is stupid. Has gotten stupid expensive. So to get it for about $3.50, I'm still happy with it. I mean, look at how that's just going to look beautiful. Even if that's a $3.50, I'll be happy. Whew, man, give me the vapors. All right, so again, let's look at those together. What? And we had picked up that. We picked up 3 sub 100 ASMs in this mail call. My spider friends. Louis. Shop. It's blown. And we still got more. A slab book. Oh my god. Oh, come on, baby. So these I actually got off a short box. So short box sells only slabs. It's a platform for people to sell direct to others. They had a coupon code going over the weekend that was like 10% off all orders. So that was cool. Very well packed. Matter of fact, I'm afraid this is going to take a long time to get into, so if that's the case, I'll now fast forward. So this is a book I've had for a while in a lower grade. I've always wanted to pick this up. Oh my god, it's funny. They've got a price tag on here, which must have been what they were trying to ask at one point, because I certainly didn't pay this. I mean, I paid less than half of this. Anyways, so this is the Spectacular Spider-Man #1 in a 9.6 CBCS. I love this cover. This is such a great cover, and let's be honest, unfortunately, Peter Parker, The Spectacular Spider-Man as a book gets like 0 love. If you want to collect a run of Spider-Man and you don't want to spend a ton of money like on these ASMs like I am, this is where you're at. This is like probably the most expensive book in the entire run, and I just got this for like $105. So, you know, there you are. And like I said, I didn't come anywhere close to that price. I don't know what they were smoking there, but 1976, issue #1. Peter Parker, Spectacular Spider-Man. Alright, this last book now, guys. This book will write what I consider to be one of my biggest embarrassments or biggest shames. I'm not even sure what the right word is. But with regards to the wall of comics and my collecting and everything else. There's popcorn in here, and I can see there's another box in here. So I need to somehow transfer popcorn out of here so I can get to the box underneath it without making a mess. Fortunately, there's not a lot. Anyway, so one of the things I talk about on the shows and stuff all the time is I talk about first print or no print. And usually what in reality, what I mean by that is that a first print comic should always be worth more than a subsequent printing, a second, third, fourth printing. This BS of second, third, and fourth printing books somehow being worth more because somebody says, oh, it's a rarer book. No, it has less copies made because it's a second print or something, because the others have been out there. It was only made because the first print was so popular. It's the consolation prize. You get the second print or the third print because you can't get the first print, not the other way around, people. So that always bugs me when I see these things now. So that's really my context for it all. Now, one of the things I've been unfortunate for is, so when it comes to this book, I had a second print. I did not have a first print because I couldn't get a first print at the time. And I've been very happy with my second print, but sadly when people would ask me about the book, I had to go, yeah, it's just a second print. And I'd have to be kind of embarrassed by that because of the fact that I always make fun of second printings. Now, My second printing is signed and remarked. So it is nice. And it's 9.6. This is a lower grade, but it is the first print. So it's 9.4. So here we are. Edge of the Spider-Verse, the first appearance of Spider-Gwen in a 9.4. So I can finally take my second print and we can take it down, and we have the first print now. So there we are. Whew. Smoke if you got 'em. That's what I have to say. If you like this as much as I do, hit a thumbs up. I mean, you can't hit 7 thumbs up. Unless, of course, you sign up like with 7 different accounts, and then you could hit 7 sign-ups. You could do that. That's fine. But, I mean, otherwise you're stuck with just 1 thumbs up. But until next time, guys, collect what you want. Don't listen to me. I'm just a fat man with a fat stack of comics and a fat opinion. Thanks for watching.